Okay, before that you asked a question also about those who are going into the fire to save those ones who are stuck in the fire, as the khutbah is saying. So who are those people we're talking about in the tariqat, in the jamaat? We ask, inshallah, Shaykh Effendi send us something that is going to benefit us. Don't think that it is going to be so easy. Everyone is having this fantasy about Judgment Day. It is not as you think. Awliya Allah saying, on the Judgment Day, those ones, Muslims who believe, they pray, they give zakat, they fast, they do everything properly, but they don't have a shaykh. Listen carefully. These are the words of Awliya Allah. You don't have a shaykh. You will stand outside your grave in the complete darkness, hearing all sorts of unusual, scary sounds. You will stand outside of your grave for 1,000 years. Alone. First punishment. Because you don't have a guide. Because, yes, you need a guide in this world. You think you don't need a guide on Judgment Day to bring you to a judgment place? Well, Allah is saying, we will gather you behind your imams, and you are going to line up in a very nice, proper way of lining up. Saf and saf, rank upon rank. Not any way that you want to stand. That today's people, they say, what rank? No, there's any rank. I'm saying, I'm following 40 years, I'm following 2 years, I'm a shaykh, I'm a this, I'm a that. My father is this, my son is this. It was in the time of the Ottomans. Yes, they followed that properly. Everyone, it is shown. What is inside is showing outside. The two dervishes meeting each other, they know from the look, from how they are wearing, from their manners, which tariqat they belong to, which sheikh they are under. And who is higher and who is lower. The one who is lower must bend down and kiss that one's hand. And his station will be raised because he's doing that. Today, they don't even teach people living in the second Medina to kiss their parents' hands. Huh? Unusual. Where the Sahabis, they would kiss the hands and the feet of the Prophet. They used to kiss each other's hands. Because they say, this is the hand that touched the Prophet, let me kiss it. They would rather go to Kaaba to kiss a stone than to kiss their parents' hands. Oh, their teacher's hands, forget about it. To kiss a sheikh's hand is shirk. It's finished. Pray as much as you want. Then the one who has the smallest love for a sheikh, for an awliya, their forefinger is going to light like a firefly. Off and on and off, twinkling like that, and that is the indication. Then those saints, those sheikhs will go around collecting. Say, this one will collect, this one will collect. Then there are those, Allah is saying, they are going to be on Judgment Day on pillars of light. They will come out from their graves on pillars of light. And people are going to find safety from them too. So we're asking, who are those ones that they are going to be going into a hell to help the others, to pull them out when the fire is reaching their ankles, their chest? Prophet ﷺ is saying, how you live is how you're going to die. And how you die is how you're going to be raised. How you live. You are living, fighting that fire. The fire that is coming, the fire of your ego, and you're fighting it. The fire of your arrogance, you're fighting it. The fire of envy, of anger, you're fighting it. You are inside that fire, you're understanding it is fire and you're fighting it. Those ones, they're equipped. They're like firefighters. Firefighters can go inside the fire, no? Nothing is going to happen to them. You are not trained, you don't know. You're living inside the fire, it's burning all around you in your life, and you're liking it. The arrogance, you're liking it. It's your best friend. You put it inside your heart. And it's burning from the inside of your heart. Envy, you like that. Anger, you like that. The desires, you like that. It's becoming your best friend instead of looking as your enemy. Then that's the time how much fire you are playing in this world. Is how much fire you're going to have in the grave and how much fire you're going to have when you are raised on Judgment Day. Those ones who have been fighting with their fire all their lives, and they are blessed. So many of them, maybe they say, we fail, we cannot do anything. But just because you are fighting, they say it doesn't matter. Because you belong to this good school, we give you the same diploma, doesn't matter. Then they say we give you the same equipment, it doesn't matter. Now, you can go and you can save. You understand? So now, as murids, we need to ask ourselves, what are we doing? How much fire are we fighting? How much are we fighting against our ego, the fire of our ego? How much are we fighting against the fire of envy? Some very unfortunate people, they don't even know their own anger or their own envy. They don't know. They think, I don't have it. Just like a person walking on the street, we're saying, you're sick. You say, I'm not. Look, I'm walking fine. But the doctor look at you is different. Your mother looking at you is different. You looking at a mirror is different. So many unfortunate people, they are sick spiritually, but they don't know. They don't want to say. They don't like it. Because they say, who are you? You're a doctor? Who say you're a doctor? I'm doctor too, they're saying. We're saying you are sick, we have to clean you. No, you cannot clean me. Why? So many reasons they give. Let me not say. And yes, in the way of tariqat, they must make you to burn a little bit. How many more poems do we need that talks about burning? And ashk, burning your ego. So you're going through certain difficulties. Don't forget that everything is happening for a reason. Take it to raise your iman, your belief, and your faith higher. If you say, oh, the difficulty I'm going through has nothing to do with tariqat, that's when you lost. You lost everything. It's nothing to do with that. You lost everything. So, we're asking, what are we chasing after? What are we chasing? If you're chasing after your sheikh will find you. Because you're always looking for him. You're doing things looking for his pleasure. Oh, of course, today people can say, yeah, I'm looking for his pleasure. Who? Shaykh Effendi. So easy for you to say. So many, they never even met Shaykh Effendi. So many, they say, yeah, we accept, but we don't accept the one that he has put there. Yeah, you're free. You can do as you like. It's not what I want. It's what he wants. And he has put there. Because it's so easy to follow a sheikh that's not giving you any order. Isn't it the best? Isn't it the best to say, I follow the highest sheikh, but the sheikh is not giving you any order, any difficulty, anything right or wrong. You're free to do as you want according to what's coming to my heart. Everyone is doing that. Who is your sheikh? Abdul Qadir Gilani. MashaAllah. Just as those ones saying, who is your prophet? Prophet ﷺ is your prophet. Okay, very good. But are you a tabi'in? Of course not. Are you a tabi'in? No. Oh, you come to the end. So, you have to follow those ones who are before you. And the ones you cannot follow, even those ones who are 2 generations before you. You cannot. You will lose. And how are you going to say you're going to follow directly the companions of the Prophet? How are you going to say you follow directly the Prophet ﷺ now? That's finished. It's very dangerous. Because man is insisting on not knowing himself. When he's insisting on not knowing himself, Shaitan will sit on you and start laughing. Say, ha 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 ha, I got you. You, especially you coming from the ummah of Fahri Kainat, that he loved you so much, I got you. You, that all this universes and creation is bowing down on you, it should be bowing down on me, I got you now. Now, they're no longer bowing down on you, they're spitting at you and cursing at you because you become the most garbage of all creation. You should not. Don't look at the person, like what Shaykh Effendi is saying. Don't look at his business. Everyone is running after Maulana Rumi. How many people are running after Shamsi Tabriz? I'll tell you how many people. One. Hazrati Maulana. And it was Shamsi Tabriz that made Maulana into a Maulana. And how is Shamsi Tabriz? So many people didn't like him. His own sons didn't like him. They say, he doesn't know so much. He cannot speak proper Persian. He cannot speak proper Arabic. He doesn't have proper manners. So many people accusing our Shaykh of the same thing. Exactly, that's why Shaykh Effendi is running after Shamsi Tabriz. And one picture he showed me, he says, look, I'm standing next to the tomb of Shamsi Tabriz. I say, you see, his tajalli is coming on me. I see a completely different person. Long hair, wild, very tough. No, people didn't like him. You say you're following that one? It's a cult. Mevlana's own sons are involved. One day, Hazrat Shamsi Tabriz was walking. He was from one place to another. They have to travel. And he's invited. It says some king knew that he was traveling and begged him to come to the palace to give sohbat. So Shamsi Tabriz was walking and he had a piece of meat in his jubba. And awliyaullah, they do unusual things. Don't think that they are stupid. Don't think that they don't know. They look at and he was having a piece of meat, raw meat. He took it out. He's looking at the sun. He's looking at the meat and he says, you are Shams, I'm also Shams, he's saying. Let's see which one of us can cook the meat. He put it like this. After a while, he checked the meat where the sun is hitting, nothing happened, but the meat on the side of his hand is all cooked. He says, must be. Put it back into his pocket. He came to the king's palace. When he was coming in, people greet him. Some people like him, some people didn't like him. And he went inside. They greeted him very well. In the old days also, they have no choice. They're hiding a lot of their intentions also because they have no choice. Now everyone's intentions comes out. Some jealous ones, they say, why are you inviting this one here? Why are you taking his words for something? Who says he is a sheikh? What does he have? So but they didn't want to say anything. So he was invited in the presence of the king. He gave a sohbat. Then he was preparing to go. And the king is saying, please give us some last words for remembrance we can take and use for the rest of our lives. Then Shamsi Tabriz reached into his jubba, take out the piece of meat, give it to the king, or the Sadr Azam. And he's saying, here, he says, eat this. They say, oh, Maulana, thank you very much. As so many people, they come in front of us, thank you. He put in his hand and said, thank you very much. Shamsi Tabriz then left. king looking at that piece of meat, saying, what am I going to do with this? And they say, I don't know. Oh, my king. And he said, you see one, like, let's say, security, one boy that is sitting there. And he's one of the ones who was greeting Shamsi Tabriz very good when he was passing through. He says, here, take this. Give it to the dogs. The boy took, and then he's saying, this Shamsi Tabriz gave this. I'm not going to give it to the dog. He ate it. Finish. Some time later, Shamsi Tabriz was passing by again. And again he was invited to go to the king's place. And he came in. And then the king was greeting him very good. And he's saying, the king is saying to him, MashaAllah, you came and you blessed us with a sohbat, you blessed us with so many things. And he said, and you blessed this one, and he became a great awliya. He's sitting and he's giving sohbat. You know who it was? It was the boy that ate the meat. And he says, you gave it to him, he's saying, but you didn't give it to us. We are the ones who's in need of it, not this security boy running around. Shamsi Tabriz started laughing. He said, I gave you the meat, didn't I? He says, yes. What happened to it? He said, I gave it to that one to give it to the dog. He says, you're lucky he ate it. Otherwise, you'll be sitting down listening to sohbat from the dog. We are lucky if we are called dogs to our sheikhs. Our attitude must be like that. Because who knows how they're going to open. But it's not such a mystery also. The characteristic of a dog is not a mystery. So inshallah, may we be useful to them. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. And the old traditions, I don't really approve, I have to say this disclaimer, old tradition. They say if you keep a dog and the dog growls and barks at you, wants to attack you, what do you do to the dog? Old way. They shoot the dog. Or today's world, they put it to sleep. Sleep, you know. Why? Because the dog is going to be dangerous. You put it so close and then suddenly it barks at you. Correct? That is also haqq. Be careful. We must be careful. Fatiha.